What's up, guys? Jason here back to my channel. Tonight, I'll be doing a review for WWE Friday Night Smackdown, which was live tonight, and the final episode of AEW Rampage, which was tonight also. So let's get to it then. Alright, Kathy Kelly catches up to Naomi Bianca Belair. Naomi talks about showing up for Bianca, but they also talk about wanting to find out what happened to Jay Cargo. Billy shows up, and the three get pumped up for their match. Alright, first match coming up: Bianca Belair, Naomi and Bayley versus Nia Jax, Candice LeRae, and Tiffany Stratton. Before the match, Jax gets on the mic and says none of them attacked Jay Cargo. Jax manages to throw some backhanded shade on Stratton while implying that Belair may have attacked Cargo. Jax implies Belair is jealous of Cargo and to stop pointing fingers and just have Belair own up to it, or Jax will make her own up to it. Okay. Anyways, the bell rings and Stratton and Belair start the match. Belair gets Stratton on the mat, and Stratton counters out and gets Belair on the mat. Belair slams Stratton, and Stratton rolls out of the ring. Naomi, and Bayley take out all three women outside, and we get a commercial break. Back from commercial, Belair drop kicks Jax in the ring and punches her in the corner. Naomi runs in and kicks Jax and squishes her butt into Jax after being tagged in. Jax hits her with the spinebuster and covers Naomi for a 2 count. LeRae is tagged in and she beats on Naomi in the corner. Belair is tagged in and Naomi and Belair hit a double stall suplex on LeRae, and LeRae is covered for a near fall, and LeRae scurries to the corner and Belair slams her into the corner. Jax is tagged in and she drops onto Belair for a near fall. LeRae is tagged in and hits a missile dropkick, and Stratton hits an elbow off the top rope as she blind tagged herself. Stratton gets decked, and Belair tags out to Bayley, and LeRae is tagged in. Bayley knees LeRae and slams her to the mat. LeRae rolls out of the ring, and LeRae smashes Bayley's legs and against the ring post. LeRae punches Bayley in the ring, and Jax is tagged in, and they double team Bayley. Jax chokes Bayley against the ropes, and LeRae is tagged in. Bayley beats on LeRae on the apron. LeRae slams Bayley face first on the apron. We get another commercial. Back to the action. Bayley and Jax are outside the ring, and Bayley gets back in the ring, and LeRae tags to Stratton. Naomi is tagged in, and she takes down Stratton and hits a bulldog for a near fall. Stratton elbows Naomi and hits a spinebuster on Naomi. Each woman smokes the other, and Naomi takes down Jax and hits the split leg moonsault and covers till Stratton breaks the pin. Stratton splashes on Naomi outside and considers using her briefcase, but LeRae stops her. LeRae gets in Stratton's face and tags Jax, so she's legal. Naomi pins LeRae in the ring. So winners are Naomi, Bianca Belair, and Bayley. Alright, Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, and Nick Aldis chat backstage, and Aldis is giving an invoice for the damage. Strowman calls to their set. Aldis tells him he's waiting for someone, and Sami Zayn comes by and wants to talk, and we get a commercial. We return, and Zayn and Aldis are talking. Zayn says he wants revenge. Carmelo Hayes interrupts with Christmas cards for Aldis. Zayn tells Hayes to wait his turn, and Hayes tells Zayn to stay off his show. Zayn asks for a match against Hayes. Our second match coming up, Braun Strowman versus Austin Theory with Grayson Waller. We get the bell, and Theory gets in Strowman's face and gets knocked out of the ring. Theory runs into a few clotheslines, and is slammed into the corner. Theory lifts up Strowman, but is unable to throw. And throws Theory, and we get a commercial. Theory has Strowman on his knees and punching him. Theory mocks Strowman and slaps him. Strowman hits Theory with a huge chop, but is taken down by Theory, and chop Theory covers, but Strowman throws him off of him, sending Theory out of the ring. Theory hits a drop kick on Strowman, and Strowman drop kicks Theory, sending him out of the ring again. Strowman throws Theory out of the ring onto Waller. Strowman runs around the ring and clotheslines Theory. Strowman carries Theory into the ring and climbs the turnbuckle. The Waller distracts Strowman, allowing Theory to carry Strowman, but his knees buckle. Strowman hits a power slam for the win. So winner is Braun Strowman. We heard from Kevin Owens, who was in the car. He says he heard all this and disagrees because he deserves a title. He has to talk face to face, just him and all this. Alright, about segment Piper Niven and Chelsea Green with the United States Women's Championship belt. Alright, Piper Piper Niven is in the ring to kick off the WWE Women's United States Champion celebration. She introduces Chelsea Green, and in the ring is set up like the president is about to make a speech. Green is dressed as the Statue of Liberty. Green thanks everyone and wants to take her time to address everyone. We did it. SmackDown is now the greenhouse, and now the world can feast their eyes on the most glamorous and a bunch of us our words, United States champion. She says she's going to pride and sexiness to this ring, and not for her. We be stuck with the she troll from the back. She addresses Mission and says, "Go, good riddance." And she says she's shocked Mission even made it to the finals, and she challenges everyone to ask themselves not what Chelsea Green can do for you, but what can you do for Chelsea Green. 2025 is a year for red, white, and green. Mission comes out and says it's thanks to Piper Niven. She's champ and wants to introduce Green to a kendo stick. Piper Niven goes out to intercept Mission, but is laid out. Green rolls out of the ring when Mission runs in to attack. DIY is walking backstage and is confronted by Nick Aldis, the Street Profits, and B-Fab. Aldis asks them who attacked the Profits, and they say they don't know. Pretty Deadly is called by because they say they were witnesses. Pretty Deadly dodged the question and put the blame on Garza. Profits ask them if they're sure and go after Garza. The Profits attack Berto and Garza, and Aldis tells them to settle it in the ring. Alright, third match coming up, the Street Profits with B-Fab versus Leo Del Fantasma, Garza, and Berto with Electra Lopez. The match is underway as we come back from commercial. Dawkins and Garza fight on the apron, and Ford and Berto are in the ring. Ford takes down Berto with the clothesline, and Dawkins is tagged in. Berto is double teamed and covered for a quick cover. Dawkins punches Berto in the corner, and Berto fights back and tags Garza. Dawkins is double teamed and covered, and Dawkins kicks out. Garza slaps on a submission hold on Dawkins in the middle of the ring, and then punches him out. Berto is tagged in, and he kicks Dawkins, and Dawkins comes back with punches and tags Ford. Berto is taken down, and Ford splashes Berto, and Garza breaks the count. All four men are laid out, and Garza is now tagged in, and Ford drop kick on the apron. Alright, back from break. Garza has Ford in a submission hold. Ford is trying to tag out, but Garza takes him down with the spear. Garza chokes up Ford on the ropes and tags Berto. Berto hits a snap mirror and drop kick on Ford, chops and boots to Ford in the corner, and Garza is tagged in, who hits a running knee on Ford. Garza covers for a near fall. Ford hits a DT on Garza, and both men are try to tag it out, but Garza stops. Ford is able to tag Dawkins, and Garza tags Berto. Berto and Garza are beaten down, and Dawkins hits a neck breaker on Berto and then tags Ford. Dawkins is kicked out of the ring and lost. Garza climbs the ropes and slams Ford off the top rope. Garza takes out the Dawkins with a moonsault, and Berto moonsaults onto Ford and covers for a near fall. Berto mounts Ford and punches him and tags to Garza. They try double teaming, but Dawkins takes out Garza, and Ford now tags Dawkins. Electra pulls Garza out of harm's way, and B-Fab takes her out inside the ring. Dawkins gets Garza on his shoulders, and Ford slams him down for the win. So winners are the Street Profits. A video promo for all drive players. Let us know he's after Shinsuke Nakamura. Alright, anyways, Pretty Deadly is approached by DIY, who asks him what they're doing being witnesses. Pretty Deadly says we will scratch your back if they'll scratch theirs. DIY agrees. The Profits and B-Fab thank him for telling them about Los Garza. As they walk away, Mortal City machine guns come by and say they're next in line for the titles. Apollo Crews walks by and tells them it was DIY who attacked the Profits. Yeah, that's true. Alright, fourth match coming up. Sami Zayn versus Carmelo Hayes with the bell going in the men lock up. Melo runs around the ring and pushes Zayn. Zayn is pushed in to the corner, and Zayn flips and starts chopping Hayes. Hayes hits a drop kick on Zayn and curves for a 1 count. Hayes has Zayn in a headlock, and Zayn sends Hayes out of the ring. Hayes drags Zayn out of the ring and throws Zayn into the barricade, but Zayn's scales hit and moonsaults onto Hayes. Back from commercial break, Hayes slams Zayn against the turnbuckle. Zayn slams Hayes' head into the turnbuckles as well, but Hayes gets him caught up on the ropes. Hayes hits a springboard splash and curves for 2. Hayes stomps on Zayn and gives him a series of punches. Hayes punches Zayn somewhere and flexes Zayn, gets on his feet, but is met with punches. But Hayes Zayn punches by Zayn. Zayn blocks a punch and attacks Hayes and gets him down with a clothesline. Zayn connects with an elbow and double axe handle off the middle rope. Zayn catches Hayes and hits a blue thunder bomb for a near fall. Zayn gets on the top rope and Hayes runs up and meets him on the top rope. Zayn knocks Hayes down and misses a splash. Hayes hits Zayn and covers for two. Hayes hits a springboard stunner and goes up to hit nothing but jumps into a clothesline but Zayn. Zayn punches Hayes in the corner and hits an exploder into the corner on Hayes. Zayn tries for the hell of a kick, but Hayes rolls out of the ring and starts walking to the back, and Braun Strowman chases Hayes away in the ring. Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Solo Sikoa come in and start attacking Sami Zayn. Zayn tries fighting back, but is taken down by Sikoa. Strowman comes back out and takes out Tama Tonga and stares down Sikoa in the ring. Sikoa and Strowman start fighting, and Strowman flattens Sikoa, leaving Fatu in the ring with Strowman. Tama Tonga comes from behind and attacks his knees, takes out his knees, and the New Bloodline take out Strowman. Zayn attacks Sikoa, and officials now run down to get things under control. They continue to beat up Zayn and pose in the ring. Kevin Owens' music hits, and he makes his way to the ring with the wing Eagle Championship, and we get a commercial break. So winner, no contest. All right, segment coming up with Kevin Owens and Nick Aldis. Kevin Owens and Nick Aldis are in the ring, and when we return from commercial break, Aldis asks Owens to do the right thing and relinquish the belt he has. Owens asks why he would do that. This belt is the only bargaining tool he has and wants a rematch against Rhodes. He says he'll give it back when Rhodes comes to get it because he had Rhodes beat. Aldis says this isn't a negotiation. He has to hand the belt over or Owens will never set foot in a WWE ring again. Cody Rhodes' music hits and he makes his way out. Aldis tells Rhodes to stay away for the sake of his health and to walk away and let Aldis handle this. Rhodes says he won't walk away and tells Owens his reasons have holes in them. Rhodes says he does this for the fans and his wife and the kid and for everyone, so things are special, so it's Rhodes' responsibility to take the belt back from Owens. Rhodes says they're not friends because he's champ and he wants a match so he can bash up Owens. Aldis and Rhodes go back and forth about his possession, whatever. And Rhodes enters the ring and says he wants a ladder match. Rhodes drops the mic and his towel, and Aldis gets and says at the Royal Rumble they'll have their ladder match. Owens agrees to the match and says he will see Rhodes there and puts his hand out to shake Rhodes' hand. Rhodes doesn't shake, so Owens pushes Aldis into Rhodes and delivers some cheap shots to Rhodes as the show goes out there and stuff. So yeah, good show tonight stuff for before it goes to 3 hours. I said yeah, Smackdown. All right, so let's go ahead with the final. I said the final episode of AEW Rampage, which is the AEW your Smash and stuff. So, anyways, like I'm out of breath already. Anyway, let's go to it then. All right, ROH. The first match is ROH World Champion, the King of New York, Chris Jericho, with the Redwood Big Bill versus the Acclaims Anthony Bowens with Max Caster. Bowens chopped at the luring tree with big right hands. Bowens went to town with a punch elbow combo. Jericho poked Bowens in the eyes, followed up by a running lariat. Jericho hit a big back suplex on Bowens. Jericho unleashes a flurry of chops on Bowens. Jericho went for the bulldog, but Bowens countered, launching Jericho into the turnbuckles. Bowens drove Jericho with a knee to the face. Bowens blocked the lion salt and countered with a twisting hangman DDT for a near fall. Jericho locked on the lion tamer. Bowens managed to reach Rose to force the ref to break the hold. Bowens hit the Fameaser on Jericho. That's how you say it. Bowens sent Jericho tumbling outside the ring. Bowens took flight with a crossbody block to Jericho and Big Bill. The bad apple, Brian Keith, distracted referee. Caster seized the opportunity to jump into the ring and body slam Jericho, sending Jericho up for the scissor meat timbers. Bowens covered Jericho, but Jericho kicked out at the 2 count. Bowens dug the Judas effect. Big Bill jumped on the apron to distract the ref. Brian Keith jumped in the ring with the ROH World title. Caster tried prying it out of Keith's hands. Caster pulled it away and virtually whatever bashed Bowens in the head with the belt. Keith tackled Caster. Jericho covered Bowens and pinned him. So winner is Chris Jericho. Alright, AEW Tag Team Champions Private Party, Isaiah Cassidy, Mark Quinn versus Leo Sparrow and Alec Price. Alright, Price kicked Zay, but Zay fired back with a dropkick. Quinn tagged in, and Private Party nailed Price with tandem offense. Private Party finished off Price with a gin and juice for a quick and dominant victory. After the match, Leo Rush and Action Andre walked onto the ramp. Private Party charged them, and both teams began to brawl. Top Flight's music hit, and Dante and Darius Martin flew down to the ring, slugging it out with Private Party and Rush, and Andrade's security had to separate the 3 teams. So winner is Private Party. Alright, next match, Thunder Rosa versus Leo Gray. Thunder Rosa chopped Gray in the corner. Rosa followed up with the 2 consecutive arm drags and then a basement clothesline. Gray countered a scoop slam with a cradle for a near fall. Gray blasted Thunder Rosa with a shotgun drop kick. Thunder Rosa smoked Leia with a drop kick of her own. Leia fired back with a snap suplex. Thunder Rosa clobbered Gray with a pair of knees. Thunder Rosa charged at Leia with a drop kick in the face. Leia smashed Thunder Rosa with a side effect. Thunder Rosa backdropped Leia and then double stomped her on the back. Thunder Rosa locked on the Cobra clutch and forced Layla to tap out. So winner's Thunder Rosa. Alright, Hook versus Nick Wayne with the Patriarchies, Christian Cage, Mother Wayne, and Kip Sabian. Alright, this is the last match for Rampage. Anyways, Nick Wayne ambushed Hook before the bell rang. Hook survived the sneak attack and punished Nick with body shots. Hook hit the T-bone suplex. Nick Wayne retaliated with a snap suplex. Nick Wayne nailed Hook with a quick leg drop. Nick Wayne reversed an Irish whip and sent Hook into the steel ring steps. Kip Sabian held Hook's injured arm while Christian smashed the cast with a metal contract. The ref ejected the Patriarchy from ringside. Nick Wayne ripped the cast off Hook's injured hand. Nick stomped on Hook's hand. Hook had enough and sent Nick Wayne hurling with a suplex. Hook charged at Nick with the lariat, followed up with another suplex. Hook nailed Nick with the fisherman's suplex for a near fall. Hook countered the Wayne's World with a suplex on the apron. Nick Wayne regained momentum with a beautiful frog splash for a near fall. Hook is amazing. That kid will just not stay down, said Tony Giovanni. Hook drilled Wayne with a desperate clothesline. Christian Cage and Kip Sabian walked back down the ramp. Kishore Shibata was nearby, though, chasing them with a board. Shibata ran after the Patriarchy with the 2x4. Wayne went for the Wayne's World, but Hook countered with the red rum. Hook was victorious via ref stoppage. What a victory for Hook, fighting through the pain and challenge, said Ian. What a showcase tonight for Hook's added Daddy Magic, so winner is Hook. Alright, we have a semi coming up. Up next, AEW World Champion John Moxley came out, one of balconies with Mia Shafir. Moxley walked down to the ring with a steel chair. By the way, they pushed, it has not on here, but they beat up, before they went to the ringside, they went to the ring and stuff. They was punishing Darby Allin and all that stuff. So, anyways, Moxley walked down to the ring with a steel chair. By the way, they didn't show that. They were in the ring, so this show was taped. Anyways, Moxley said, "If you're showering me with hate right now, I forgive you, and I'll ask you to look inward. Maybe this isn't about me. Maybe this is about you. I've had to make some tough decisions and difficult choices. There are a lot of people in AEW who don't like me, who have a problem with me, and the things we do things that need to get done. I think right now is a good time here at the end of the year to say if there's anybody back there or in this building who has a problem with me or my people, then you come out here right now and tell me about the problems you have with me." Commander walked down to the ring, but Claudio Castagnoli tackled him. Top Flight sprinted to the ring, showing guts, but Weird Yuta and Pac neutralized him. Orange Cassidy came down next, joined by Willard Nightingale, Willow, and Marina Shafir. Paired off and began to brawl. Heyman, Adam Page, and Switchblade Jay White jumped into the ring along with Orange Cassidy taking the fight to the Dead Riders. The locker room began to empty with everyone brawling. Christian Cage was watching from balcony, loving every minute of this. The bastard Pac grabbed a steel pipe and smashed the lighting board. Moxie shouted into the camera and take this off the air. When is yeah? So they went to the trailer and stuff, and where the production things were at, all the where they do the different camera angles and stuff. So yeah, the lights went out when Pac was smashing the equipment and all that, and yeah, they took the camera over there, and John Moxley told the production and the truck and stuff, tell him to take his off the air and stuff, and that was it. And that's how AEW Rampage ended, and that was the end of it. So yeah, so no more Rampage. So yeah, that when the lights went out and stuff, and John Moxley told him to take it off the air and all that, bam, that was it, the end of Rampage. And yeah, so no more Rampage reviews, no nothing. Thank goodness, because this show is kind of boring. But the only thing good about was Rampage was right now was the tournaments for the Continental belt and all that. Who's gonna win and stuff. But yeah, anyways, but the show wasn't doing good later around this year, mostly this year, because it was just the ratings were so bad, all that. So anyway, so rest in peace, Rampage, all that. So yeah, anyways, that was it for this video. Hope you like it. If not, whatever. So like, subscribe, hit the button, leave a comment if you guys want to leave a comment and all that stuff. I don't care what you guys do. And that was it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night for AEW World's End. All right, laters.